Alright everyone, welcome back to another app review on everythingiCafe. Today we're going to be reviewing an app called Tidegraph. This app is actually listed under the navigation category, though it's more of a informational or utility, I guess you can call it. Its main purpose is to show you the tides and currents in different waterways throughout the country. It does a great job of providing you with a lot of different metrics, as you can see on the screen. So let me just take you through the first and kind of most important activity that you would actually do within this app as far as you interacting with it, and that is choosing where you are. So if I go ahead and click on this middle area where it says the location, I can click on tides, currents, or recent, and basically select where I am. So if I click on tides, notice on the bottom I'll be able to select the state, so I'm in New Jersey, and then on the top right I can click this little crosshair symbol, which is pretty much synonymous in this iOS with finding your location. So what you'll notice is that the closest waterway to me is this Westville, then there's Mantua, and so on. What's really interesting about this is if I actually want to select a waterway in another state, so let's say I do New Hampshire and I click on the crosshairs, this is going to show me the closest waterway in New Hampshire to where I am right now. Kind of an interesting little tidbit. I'm not sure if they really meant to do that, but kind of cool nonetheless. So let's say I'm going to go to this waterway closest to me. I click on it. And I click done, and what will load is the tides in that waterway. So what you'll see is the rise and the fall. So high tide are the peaks, low tide are the valleys, and you can see that the high tide is at 12:28 a.m. today, or in the morning, and the low tide, last low tide, was at 7:42 a.m. or that'll be the next high tide. On the top left, you see the date and time. You can increase the day or decrease the day by hitting the plus or minus right there. You can actually also click on this date to actually choose a new date. So let's say I want to do plus 1 week from today and hit done. Handy little feature that will change the date to exactly 1 week from now at that time. And if you want, you can even select the time. So if I click on this, actually that will do the day. So yeah, date up and down. On the top right, you can see what the water level is. This would be plus 6.2 feet. It's falling at 0.6 feet an hour. And if you click on the map, it'll show you waterways that are close by there. Okay. If you drag along this graph here, you can actually change the time of the day. And notice that little bubble is kind of following along with my finger, and so are all the metrics at the top changing. This also goes with the moon phases, so if you're curious at the highest moon what the tide will be, you can click it right there and see. If you click details, it'll give you more information about the moon rise, moon set, high tide, low tide, and all the times there. The table will show you basically a report for the current month. You can go to the previous month or the next month, and this is all these metrics here in a report fashion. And finally, if you click on the help, it'll kind of just tell you about the app. So that's basically Tidegraph. Pretty simple app, easy to use, very good all-in-one place, tides and currents. It's $1.99 in the App Store, which maybe is a little steep for this kind of an app, but I find it useful, definitely better than searching Google and kind of having to hit a bunch of websites to get all this information. I enjoy having it in one place. So I would recommend it, and I hope you guys enjoy this review. I will see you guys next time.